guys, welcome to the next installment of the PH Toolbox, and I'm pretty excited about this one because it's something I think that a lot of us PHs are missing out on, and we need to invest a little bit in, and it's just going to give us that little bit of a better edge coming 2020 and for the next decade. Have you ever come back and you've been on a 10-day safari, plug your cable into your TV and start flipping through your photos, and your family members are sitting around on the couch and they've been like, wow, yeah, they see a nice sunset every now and then, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, I do guess from a PH side of things that that's very important, and us PHs, we need to start capturing more experience, better video footage, better photo quality, and I think that just comes as a basic standard now. The older generation will disagree with me, but I do think that the market is shifting towards PHs becoming more desirable as far as what do they bring as a packaged offer. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so yeah, again, a lot of clients will ask me as far as photo equipment, what do they need to bring out? Will their PHs have certain things? And unfortunately, I can't answer that question as far as a PH point of view is concerned. But what I can say is that every PH should have, if not 3 or 4 of these items in their pickup at all times, trying to get the best footage and try and capture the experience as best as possible for their client. You must remember, the clients are coming over here and they're spending their hard-earned dollars on not only giving you well-earned tips at the end of the day, but also just spending their money on our beautiful country. And it's awesome, and I think it's only fair that we spend a little bit more time on the photos, on the video footage, and doing something as like a little package deal. You can even maybe consider charging extra for it. But yeah, so as far as 2020 is concerned, going into the season, I've upgraded my little setup here as much as possible as I'm going to get it for this season, and I'm going to try and capture every possible experience that I can and share it with the rest of the world, share it through my social media platforms, and then obviously give it to my clients for them to share with their loved ones and friends and family. So I'm going to get straight into it. We'll start off with the camera I'm using at the moment for the vlogging. This is the new Canon mirrorless EOS. Can't give you too much about it. I'm not a camera guy, but I do enjoy it. It's a fantastic camera. It's pretty much what you see on the screen is what you're going to get out. Yeah, it's fantastic, and it's ideal for these sort of things, vlogging, and yeah, pretty much to capture the shot as well. The stabilizers within the camera are magnificent. So they're inexpensive, they aren't too bad. You can pick them up secondhand at the moment, I have seen online. So yeah, if you are in the market for a new camera, really consider this one's going to be pretty much, it's going to tick all the boxes as far as PH is concerned, and if you are coming over and you're not quite sure what camera to bring. Then next up, I was very fortunate, my good friend Pat Dugan left this one behind. This is also this is the EOS Rebel T3 Canon. This one I do all my basic photos with as far as animal setup and all that's concerned. We'll get into that into the next video, but for now I'm just going to run through the equipment. So yeah, the Rebel T3 is a fantastic camera. I've really enjoyed it, quick and easy to interchange lenses. Yeah, and it's just an all-around, if for what we wanting it to do, this is ideal. Yeah. And as far as every good camera, there needs to be just as good of a lens. Now, I picked this camera that I'm vlogging off and this lens secondhand from a very good friend of mine. This is the EFS Canon, obviously, 17 to 85 millimeter. This one gives you through your camera settings a nice little bit of a blur background. It focuses a lot on your animals, and it comes with the autofocus, so don't stress too much about that. But fantastic lens. It works really well with both my Canons, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Yeah, and I don't have too much bad to say about it. As far as the shot placements and all that's concerned, I haven't tested it out to its full capability. I'm sure I'll come up a little bit short as far as the 17 to 85. I know you need up to about a 200 millimeter. They do tend to be a little bit pricey, but yeah, I'll put a bit of money aside and hopefully I can get that towards the end of the season or mid-season then. But yeah, definitely something you guys need to consider when buying a video a camera. DSLR, I think they call. Cool, so now as far as that's concerned, that's your photos and 1 or 2 videos here and there. You're wanting to get the full experience, and now you always see on YouTube and you see on ESPN some of the dash cam footage. That's pretty cool to me. I've always enjoyed that sort of stuff because it does give you a sense of a build-up to where everything's going, and pretty much for your basic walk-in stalks. So I managed to get this old friend of mine running. This is the GoPro Hero 3. Comes with a hard case, so if you mount it onto your dashboard or your bonnet like I'm going to be doing, it doesn't matter if it falls off and breaks. They're pretty inexpensive, so you can replace it whenever you need to. Then obviously your dashboard and your bonnet mounts. These are very important. It comes with a highly adhesive tape at the back. Yeah, just pretty much so it doesn't fall off. I want to be upgrading this. To be honest with you, I don't think the GoPro, the Hero 3 at the moment, is the best as far as stability is concerned within the camera. I've had a look at a lot of the video footage from the GoPro Hero 8 and the Digi Osmo. That's pretty awesome, so hopefully one day I'll get to that sort of level, but for now this is going to do the trick. This is a selfie adapter. Now this is for my phone, so I'll show you the tripod now that I'm busy doing the vlogging off. This mounts onto that tripod. Just for your phone, it just gives a little bit of stability if this is what you're settling for. Now let's chat a little bit about your phone. So it gives you the basic settings, and it's obviously all direct. So once your phone takes the photo, you can put it onto social media and all that. In essence, that's a pretty dangerous thing if your client hasn't given you consent, but other than that, it's pretty bland, and I think your customer deserves a little bit more than just an iPhone 10. I know the 11s are a little bit better, but yeah, I would upgrade. But as far as quick shot photos concerned, you want to quickly grab a snap of a sunset or baby rhino, whatever the case may be, these will do. Yeah, and like I say, it's pretty instant, straight onto your Instagram. Then next thing, these are the Boya Bluetooth microphones. I went Bluetooth because us PHs, we like to talk a lot of shit on the road and in the bush, and obviously you're going to be the one doing the most of the talking as far as guiding your client in on the animals concerned. I've spent a little bit of money on my sound equipment. You'll see I've got the Rode microphone here at the moment. It's fantastic as far as sound, like clarity of sound is concerned. I think that's very important. It's not something that you need straight off the bat, but it is something to look at investing in a little bit into the season, or maybe the next 2 or 3 seasons concerned. It just gives that whole nother experience to your footage or your hunt. Next thing, this came today. Picked this up pretty cheap. It's secondhand. you can pick them up secondhand. This is the Digi Osmo Mobile 2. Yeah, I just bought it pretty much just to get that little extra shot around the pickup, early morning sunrises, sunsets. Yeah, it's for your mobile phone, so I'll be using it here and there. I'm excited. I mean, it's pretty cost effective, so yeah, this is the new addition to the family. And then last but not least, probably one of the most important items out of any over here, and it's a unique one and it's a different one, but that's my monopod. So I've got legs that flip out for stability, but I've also got this little guy over here that once you need to get those quick action shots and you need to place it down and point towards the animal, it's pretty nice and easy to use. This is very important. I've had it now for 2 seasons. It's extremely durable, and it can take a punch. I'm very happy with that. It mounts onto all my cameras, so I'm stoked about that. And yeah, it's just something that can handle the rough terrain, and it's something that I think is going to be sticking around for a long time.
Save the UK ballin', the Arabs pulling them whips out. They love to go all in. Abramovich.
So in the next video, I'll be doing animal presentation, what you need to look for as far as photos concerned, head placement of animals, and yeah, we're ticking all the boxes off one step at a time before I head off to Harrodsburg. I hope this video helps you guys out, and I'm looking forward to the 2020 season with these awesome guys. Otherwise, we've had a few raindrops in South Africa, yeah, in the Eastern Cape particularly. So yeah, happy days, and we'll catch up soon. Have a good night. Cheers, everybody.
All they have is here in London. All they